Hey, it's Deanna and Justin.
Hello.
What is it, National Golf Cart Day?
Yes.
Okay. I was organizing a mud run event,
Uh-huh.
and it was a little ways from my house, so I decided to stay at the hotel overnight that was about a mile from the course. And the morning of the mud run, I had to wake up really early, and I had to go check on the different courses of the mud run to make sure, the bungee was set up and, the mud pit was being filled and everything. And there was a golf cart outside of the front desk when I checked in the night before. So I took the golf cart to my room because it didn't look like it was being manned by anybody. And it was pretty late. I didn't think they needed it. Well, they called me and they told me that they had to tow my golf cart. I was like, this is your golf cart.
Me and my dad were golfing in Myrtle Beach, and I was driving the golf cart for the first time, and we went down a little hill, but at the bottom of the hill there was a turn. So I hit the turn, golf cart flipped over, and there was a gator about 4 feet away
Ooh.
from us. It was pretty horrifying.
Ugh,
All right, we'll tell you who's lying
my
later.
nightmare.
Did you ever have bad acne?
Oh, yeah. There was a whole semester in college. I had terrible acne, but I'm pretty sure it was because of my habits.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sleeping.
I don't think I've ever I never had it. I don't know if I went through puberty. Now that I think about it.
You never had it in high school?
No. I'll get a pimple every once in a while, but I never had full-blown acne.
Oh, I had full-on breakouts.
I
did Proactive.
Is that a cream or a pill?
It was that stuff that started being sold on the Home Shopping Network. It was all the craze. Before social media really existed, everyone knew about Proactive because it was on TV constantly. 25-minute infomercials.
I feel like I really have never had it, but I've washed myself religiously. I've never, if I get a whiff of something, I'm showering.
You're also pretty well hydrated.
Yeah,
you drink a lot.
Shockingly I guess if you're dehydrated, you get acne, right?
Well, I mean, it does start from the inside out.
Yeah. My friend's on Accutane because she had, after having 2 kids, her hormones were all out of whack, and she got really bad Backne, which I think is the funniest word ever. Backne.
Yeah.
That and garlic, which is
what
jarred
about
garlic.
Buttney?
Dude, I'll give you a Buttney. Oh, God, you've ruined chutney forever. My Buttney chutney. But I didn't realize it purges you. You're boiling from the inside out.
Ugh.
She texted me. She's like, I got scratched by the dog and it ripped out 2 or 3 blackheads.
Ew.
And her and I have been on Dr. Pimple Popper from the beginning. We send each other pimple pop videos all the time.
That's so gross.
And I was like, wow, it's in real life. She goes, it's horrifying how much I think she said it's 6 months. She carries 2 bottles of lotion with her now. I mean, she obviously carried lotion before, but it's more intense. So much water. I would get thigh knee and butt knee from football because the pads. I popped one on my butt one time and shot 4 feet. It was audible.
Gross.
It was an audible pop.
Oh my God.
Those are the best kinds,
so
though.
Disgusting.
When I pop a pimple, I'm disappointed if there's no a projectile.
Ew,
I need.
That's so gross.
It's so. That's why I love the little ones you get on your eyebrow because it strings out.
Ugh.
Oh, it's so good.
That's why I refuse to pop my husband's pimples because
so
I'm afraid
gross.
they're going to shoot back at me.
Yeah, I don't.
There's people who think that that's a sign of love, popping each other's
the
pimples.
girl on Accutane loves popping her. They love it against each other.
You
he
can
loves
love each
popping
other in
hers.
many different ways.
And that's love is love, especially popping Backne. But they pop each other's pimples. I mean, they're still doing it. The thing is, the kids are seeing it now, so I guess the kids are going to be popping pimps as they get older.
Yeah, I guess I never thought about that. Pimple poppers are bred, not born.
Yeah.
You're not born a pimple popper.
You're bred a pimp from the videos.
It's nurture.
It's me and my buddies are in the group chat and we're talking about it. Dude, you have to use moisturizer on your face. I'm we're now in our mid-30s. Trim your nose hair. There's one specific friend, I will not name him. Always has really long nose hair.
We'll go
and
on.
I just go, dude, go home today and do it. I bought a clippers just to do my nose hair, even though waxing it is so much more satisfying.
I have to do it.
Well, you're Italian.
I'll notice. I'll look at myself in the mirror sometimes and I'll notice it and go, oh my God.
Well, the wax kit I got off Amazon comes with lip protectors and it's a fake mustache. And I love it. Because I can't grow a mustache, so I wear that around the house when I'm waxing my nose. I get obsessed with though. Like the same thing with cleaning my ears. Like I'm obsessed with cleaning my ears.
Yeah, I do like doing
And I watch those videos of people like in Asia, they clean your ears and they have like big sticks and oh, it's so satisfying.
What?
Plus my ears itch. I'm like a dog. I could get adult tubes. They told me that, but then I'm insurance, so I can't get adult tubes. But I'm just obsessed with it. But yeah, trim your nose hair, cleanse every other day, use some moisturizer, and you just get it at Target, man. Like that's it. I got toner now.
You have a whole regimen
because The Rock is pushed his new little toner line or his whatever, and I bought some of that stuff.
Yeah, my husband Jacob was like,
not lotion, moisturizer.
Yes. He's
Difference.
like, do I need a regimen? Or he's like, do I need some kind of like, I said, you need a bedtime routine.
He's got a beard though. You got to wash that bad boy.
He does. And like, he'll get razor burn, when he shaves. And I'm like, you have to have some kind of routine. You got to scrub. You have to exfoliate. You got to like soften up those hairs so you don't get razor burn. And he gets like dark circles sometimes. I'm like, you gotta do it. You gotta take care of yourself. Like, we're not 25 anymore.
I shave more than most because I can't grow a beard. So I have to like, I didn't do it this morning, but like every other day I have to shave.
Yeah.
But I go in the shower. I have like this exfoliant. So you do that before you shave and it makes the hair stand up. And then I do the hot towel thing. And then I put the boiling hot water on the razor. And then it's so much better.
There you go.
And I just kind of, I don't think my dad really taught me how to shave because like it took him a year to grow a goatee. So I just figured it out myself because I was looking gross. And and then I just kind of go on YouTube and I kind of taught myself that way. And now I'm still trying to figure it out. Now I'm old. So it's like, you have really bad facial hair.
Wait, it was your birthday.
Yeah, so the difference between you and I is that you have a whole month.
Yeah.
My birthday's June 12th. At night on June 11th during the Phillies game, my dad looks over and he goes, "When are we going to Texas Roadhouse?" And I went, "Oh yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow." And that was it. I just whatever.
Did you go to Texas Roadhouse?
No, we're going tonight.
Oh, okay.
We had to do our Wednesday night trivia last night. It's me and the boys. And but I like totally just spaced
Blanked
out.
On your own birthday.
I turned 30 during the pandemic and did nothing, so now it just
birthdays don't matter.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't love the love. I'm just whatever. Like it's like, congrats, you're not dead. Like
my God.
That's how I think of birthdays,
Well, as we get older, that's pretty much what
it's like. That's what he said. He goes, it just kind of fades out. And I go, yeah, I mean, it just...
Yeah, but it's like a chance for you to celebrate you. You don't...
No.
No, you're not big on that?
We don't need to do anything. We're going to Texas Roadhouse. That's all
That's all the celebrating you need.
Yeah, like I'm going to go and I'm going to get my test tube shot in my margarita.
You know what you have to do? You have to do this hack that I found because I want to like see someone actually
at
do
Roadhouse?
It. No.
Oh.
No, it's totally when you get home, totally separate. Grab your favorite pint of ice cream.
Oh, okay.
You know how it's like pretty difficult to scoop ice cream out of a pint because they're so tiny that they freeze, they get like pretty frozen solid.
Unless it's low sugar or sugar free.
That's true.
Yeah, which is what I eat.
If you get like your favorite pint of ice cream and you flip it upside down, and you take like a really good knife to it, like a chef's knife.
Oh, like slice it up.
And you cut it you like flip it upside down, cut it from the bottom. So you cut in half.
Like a cake.
And then you cut in half again.
You just eat that.
So that you have quarters. And then you stick like a stick in each one.
Yeah.
Like a skewer or whatever. And you take the wrapping off of it and you've got like ice cream popsicles.
Or I could just let it defrost for like 5 minutes.
You could. But I saw this hack and I still want to try it.
I found the greatest ice cream of all time the other day.
What is it?
So my mom had bought this ice cream for my grandmother, but we're not going to see her. So I'm like, I'm diving in. That was the one advantage I took of being birthday. Tillamook, they make great cheddars.
Yeah.
They have a peaches and cream ice cream.
Ooh.
When I ate it, and I was like, this is transformative.
That sounds amazing.
I took another bite. I'm like, I literally out loud went, this is the best ice cream I've ever had. I texted 15 people. I go, listen. You got to try this ice cream. Now I got to go try and find it. I think it's at Wegmans. It tastes like the peach rings, which I love, the candy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's so good. That's it. I don't have much elaboration on it, but it's just the best. It's the best ice cream that I've ever had.
That sounds really good. Now I want to try it.
It's so creamy
I'm
and
a big
peachy.
fan.
It's got peach chunks and swirls.
So aside from this newfound
Ice cream?
Discovery. What's your like go-to ice cream flavor?
If I'm going to get it, like probably gonna get a Blizzard. Like
You're a DQ guy.
Yeah, DQ's. I'm at the shore. There's one right there. I'm going to that.
Oh, see, I like Core Brothers. I do like the mint chocolate swirl, chocolate sprinkles.
Core Brothers is good. I guess I get I think it's called like a mud fudge. It's like I like brownie pieces in my ice cream.
Oh yeah,
that's where I'm at on it.
That sounds good.
I don't like any of like the fancy stuff though. Like, I don't need a waffle sandwich ice cream hot thing.
A waffle sundae is how Jacob and I fell in love.
Like the sandwich or like the ice cream on top of the waffle?
The ice cream on top of the waffle. It was like a banana split on a waffle.
Okay.
I told you the story, didn't I? It was our second date on the boardwalk in Point Pleasant.
Okay.
And we were sharing a waffle sundae after we like played some games and he won me some like stuffed animals and stuff. It was like a very throwback date.
This is the 50s.
Yeah. And
then we went to the Hop.
We were eating waffle sundae, ice cream sundae, banana split. And he said something.
Banana and waffles. This is a brunch menu.
I honestly don't even remember what he said to this day. I wish I could remember because it was so funny. It made me spit ice cream out of my nose. And that's how I knew he wanted to marry me.
Over the waffle.
Yep. Swear to God.
Like I don't like I like hot and cold. Like obviously I like that, but the waffle thing is I don't know, it's too much for me.
All right, wait. So we're at the Rolling Stones concert the other night, right?
Yeah, they had the Philly Fanatic on the screen. I saw that.
I know.
From England, which was 2 days before.
Yeah, they were showing the Philly Fanatic in London. So, it's about halfway through, and I'm finishing up a seltzer, and I pull out
$40 seltzer.
I pull out gum from my purse, and I pop a piece of gum in my mouth, and Jacob just looks at me, and he's like, "Are you gonna chew gum and drink that at the same time?"
Yeah.
Like
gum doesn't count.
He said it to me like it was unheard of. And I said, "Yeah, why not? Like, what's the problem?" He goes, "How do you chew gum and drink something with flavor at the same time?" Like, he cannot grasp the idea of having those two flavors mixed.
If you want to save money on your iced coffee, just chew mint gum and then drink the iced coffee, and you're making mint coffee in your mouth. Like, you can add any flavor to your coffee if you chew
a piece of gum.
Yeah, gum doesn't count flavor. Like, I know the flavor's in there, but I can store the gum whilst drinking the beer and or the iced coffee.
See, I think there are two kinds of people in this world. I think there are people who can chew gum and drink a drink at the same time, and people who cannot have those two things mix. And I didn't realize it was like,
what flavor was the seltzer?
That nuts. It was a berry seltzer.
What was the gum flavor?
It was like a Trident White. So it was
berry
like
mint is a thing.
Mint.
You made a mojito
I
in your mouth.
I made a mojito in my mouth.
I'm mojito mouth.
But he was like, "Oh my God, how can you do that?" Like, he made such a big deal about it.
Did you? Okay, Rolling Stones. I just can't. They're never going to die.
Wild. Mick Jagger still has the moves.
I don't. I think he prepared himself. Like, he was just like, I'm going to be super sporadic, young.
Yeah.
So then when I get old and I can't control some things, like, if he peed himself on stage, people are like, this is the best day of my life. Like, Mick Jagger poops himself.
I mean, he was like just frolicking. Like, it was making me tired just
watching him. They play like 3 hours of the show and they play everything.
So good.
Did they have someone intro them? Like they do, like, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rolling
They had a
Stones.
voice, yeah.
That'd be cool to do. That'd be like
I mean, there wasn't someone on stage doing it.
I would want to be the person to say it. And then.
But you have to do it in the accent. Ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, no, I saw the video.
Rolling Stones.
I'm not insulting them with that. I'm like, it's the Rolling Stones, isn't it? Like, bruv.
But that's the person had an accent.
Bruv.
Whoever announced it.
What was the Okay, what's the demographic of Rolling Stone show? Because like my friends went and they're younger than me.
I know. I don't even know. I wanted to say 35 and older, but it doesn't even.
Everybody
seem
loves
like...
them.
Yeah.
I thought Start Me Up came out in like 2005. I was very wrong about that.
We were walking with a dad who brought his like 8-year-old son.
So I need to show you this. You see these old guys up here? They still got it.
Yeah, there were a lot of kids there actually.
They have like their songs. They just tune their guitars so they don't have to play chords anymore. That's why they switch guitars every song. And every guitar is tuned so they don't have to do anything, which I think is amazing. All they have to do is smoke the most cigarettes you've ever seen in your life.
I heard they had a band behind the screen, like they had ghost guitar players.
Oh yeah, a lot of bands do that though.
Just in case they like missed a couple notes.
Well, they kind of barely play, but yeah, I mean, like Green Day has 2 guitarists that you can't see. Like everybody has a touring band.
They were really, really good though.
It doesn't get rid of the magic.
And honestly, like even like I know a lot of people do that, and despite all that, Mick Jagger was singing himself. Like
you can't fake that.
There was nothing back.
That one you can't fake. I feel like you can fake most.
Yeah, it was really good.
That's fun. A lot of people went.
A lot. We had like a whole section for everybody who works.
It's a
here.
lot of seats to Link, though.
It was.
You got to think that is. There's so many people there. Did you park? Did you drive?
Yeah.
This is now that I'm old. How'd you get here? That's the greeting at the shore.
Yeah,
like,
I know. What road you take?
What road you take to get here?
Yeah, we drove. It was quick. It was much easier than I thought. I was like on Jacob because I'm like, it's the weeknight. It's getting into the city. It's going to be insane. Like we're going to get stuck in traffic.
There's always traffic.
We got there in an hour and 20. It was
that's normal.
But like when I've taken my mom into the city on a weeknight, it takes us 2 hours minimum. Yeah. We always hit traffic. This time we didn't. We just rolled right in.
And you also saw CCR. Well, John Fogerty last week.
Yeah.
And George Thorogood.
Knocking a lot of bucket list artists off my checklist.
This is the one perk of being part-time.
I know.
Now I'm just convincing people that I'm the special person here. I keep showing up at the shows, seeing the same people, and that's the way you do it. I told the girl at the Chris Stapleton show that was in the section, because you can't drink the cans in the front section.
Right.
They give you a cup, and I was like, remember me next week. She's like, why? I'm like, because I want 2 cups. I hate having 1 cup. Like, I need a double cup if I'm drinking beer, right?
Well, the
it's too
heat
flimsy.
from your hand will like...
I just like the stability of it.
Oh.
Like, I need a...
See, I don't like warm beer.
Yeah, no, I don't love warm beer either. I love how that was the one takeaway from people of the Phillies going to London. They're like, isn't the beer warm there? I'm like, they have both. Like, they're not cannibals. They're not like imbeciles. They have warm beer and they have cold beer, but they do drink their beer a little bit warmer.
Really?
Yeah, it's the thing.
It's on purpose?
Yeah, I mean, it's on the cask. So you can't really keep the cask cold. You got to keep it the temperature that it is.
Okay.
So they eat a lot of beans, though. I know a girl that's from England, and they just eat, like, the beans on toast thing is, like, their favorite meal.
Speaking of London
which is beans on
beer, toast. We were in the parking lot before we walked up to Lincoln Financial, and there was a girl walking by with a little group. It looked like her mom and maybe an aunt, maybe a sister or a cousin. And all we heard her say was, honestly, Mom, Ireland ruined beer for me. And I was oh my God.
You know, she studied abroad there for 4 months, right? She came back. She made Ireland her whole personality. She's like, it's just so romantic and it rains all the time. It's like I'm in the Notebook. Like, everybody had that friend my friend studied abroad, and like she was a Spanish major, and now she can't speak Spanish, but she lived in Spain for 6 months.
She doesn't know the language.
No, I just made it her personality for a year. I'm like, all right, like, we're back in the suburbs. Like, this is it. Like, we're the most generic people ever.
Parts of the suburbs, I guess, could look like Ireland with all the greenery.
I mean, like,
if you shut your eyes and like,
you just drive through Pennsylvania. I'm like, this looks like Ireland. Like, this is a Walmart. Like, they have Walmart there.
This is the rolling hill beside the Walmart dumpster.
That's like a big thing now in country music is just because there's trends and songs. It's like, this Walmart used to be my grandfather's farm. I'm like, yeah, but this Walmart is everything I need. Like, I'm glad you made corn, but
oh my God.
Now I can get the corn picked for me. It's just a big trend for some reason, and I don't know why.
Oh, no. We have a cornfield by our house, which I thought was very random. It's like in the middle of a neighborhood. Sometimes I'll take Rad on the walk and we'll go left down like the newer part of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize until it was past the season and all the I don't know, exoskeletons of the corn were left there.
It's creepy.
All the dead husks.
Is corn the creepiest crop?
I think so.
Just because of the movies.
It's definitely because of like Children of the Corn.
They really did corn a disservice with all the movies.
They really ruined us.
We when I lived in college, we lived on a dead end, and we were the only like college kids on the street. So it was all regular families, and we called the kids Children of the Corn.
Oh, my God.
Because they would, like, steal our packages and just, like, show up at parties. Like, you're 11.
Gosh.
Like, you're 11. Then he would walk out and smoke a cigarette. I go, all right, he's kind of cool. Like, I'm not advocating you smoke at 11 years old, but, like, he was. I was like, all right, you can stay with us. We used to make him food. We had a church at the end of the street that always had, like, the old women would make the best, like, food ever.
Yeah.
So we'd go get that. And then the Children of the Corn would be outside, like, playing with real knives. Like, this is the dichotomy of a college town.
Did they actually live there?
The Children of the Corn?
Yeah.
I don't know what houses specifically, but there's so many houses. They would just, I don't even know their names. I don't know anything. Like, they were just there. And then we had a hole in the street, and the city wouldn't fix it, so the Children of the Corn filled it with trash.
Oh, my God.
And they put 2x4s over it, and it actually worked for a while. Then the city filled it in, and it sunk again, and the Children of the Corn just filled up the trash. And sometimes it was the packages they stole from us, and they filled up the hole.
This story took a turn.
This is just the college town, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, man. Just it was a weird town. It was a great town. We knew the mayor, so we couldn't get in trouble. They didn't live in a mayor's mansion though. That was disappointing. I went over to my friend's house, and her dad was the mayor. I'm like, "Is this the mayor's mansion?" He goes, "No, this is just my house. I'm also a realtor. Like this, I'm not just the mayor all the time."
Mayors are real people.
Yeah,
too.
I was like, "You're not just the mayor all the time." He's like, "No, I'm just the mayor when I need to be the mayor." I'm like, "That's kind of cool." She tried to hide it from us freshman year
that her dad was the mayor.
But then she had one of those T-shirt blankets of like all her T-shirts from school. And then it said her last name for mayor. And I went, "Is your dad the mayor?" And she goes, "If you mention this to anybody." Oh,
my God.
And then I did. And then everybody would just yell, "Mayor's daughter" on campus. Oh. We're still friends, though, so it's good. Like, but it was just, she didn't want it to get out.
Yeah.
Her dad was the mayor.
That makes sense.
We burned furniture in the backyard, didn't get in trouble. I mean, it was, it had some perks, though, with the mayor's daughter.
I guess it could.
I thought I was going to marry into royalty. She married another guy. We're still friends, but still. I was like, do I get to be the mayor-in-law?
You still have time.
Well, she's married, so I'm not trying to break up a marriage.
Well, not with her, but, we could find a different mayor's daughter.
That's a country song, too. I'll fall in love with the mayor's daughter. There used to be a Walmart over there. Boots, trucks, something else.
And corn.
There was something I want to tell you that I did over the weekend, and I forget what it was. I forget. I don't know. That was bad. I had it all in my head, and now I don't remember what it was. I'm sure I'll remember as soon as we stop.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time you had a full-on brain fart.
It's just been a haze. Well, it's my birthday month, okay? I'm like, God, I hate that. Oh! Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to go to trivia because we go there every week, and then we'll go to Roadhouse tonight. The greatest place in the world.
I've yet to go.
I
know we talked about it a couple episodes ago.
Andy the Armadillo. I'm getting a picture with the damn mascot tonight. Because last time we went, it was a Thursday for my sister's birthday, which was a month ago.
Yeah.
And then he was there. And he better be there tonight. I love it. It's the only place where they put a test tube shot in your drink at a chain restaurant. But now I've developed, it's in a shopping center.
Yeah.
So there's a Wendy's, a Chipotle, a Roadhouse, an Applebee's, a Japanese steakhouse, and they're opening a McGurk's now. So we're going to do the Royersford Townie bar crawl.
Oh my gosh.
Roadhouse, Applebee's, McGurk's, Japanese steakhouse.
Wow.
I'm super excited for it.
That's a night.
It's going to be incredible. And just get loaded and Uber home. It's like 2 miles away. Like this is like, what are you guys doing? Like, we're doing a bar crawl. I guarantee if I do it and advertise it, people will start doing it.
That sounds pretty incredible.
Trying to find a name. We're going to call it like the Bermuda Triangle or something.
You got to TikTok it though.
Nah, there's guys I found the guy, speaking of TikTok bar crawls, I saw guys in Wildwood who started low. Mm-hmm. They ran to the first bar, had a drink. They ran to every bar and then had a drink. Like, they got a workout in whilst having the beers. I thought that was a really good idea.
That is smart.
Because it's kind of a straight shot down there in Wildwood.
I like it.
And then, at some point, it was like a Monday. Like, this place is closed. I'm like, yeah, because it's Monday before the season.
I like it all except the running part.
Maybe you get a little workout in. I never got the people who ran and drank beer, though. Like, I did a Tough Mudder, and I had a beer at the end. I almost threw up.
You're replacing your carbs.
Yeah, but you need water.
Well, yeah, but that's why they drink Mick Ultra.
This is true. I don't know. What did I have? I ran a Tough Mudder, and then I had a beer afterwards.
Runners always drink Mick Ultra.
What did I drink? I had an IPA. I'm like, if I'm gonna do it, like, I want something.
You're a different kind of runner.
I want something to kick my butt. They were also giving, this is the worst thing they were giving out at the end of the Tough Mudder. It was shots of Yukon Jack, which is the single worst alcohol. Next to
Gross.
Old Granddad, the worst alcohol of all time. And I was like, how are people just slamming these? And the guy's like, I feel nothing. We just did 22 miles of a Tough Mudder.
That makes sense.
Just anything is going to feel good.
I used to bartend when they would have 5Ks in Belmar.
And people just get wasted.
Yeah, and all the runners would come by and they would load up on food and they would just slam Mick Ultras like it was their job.
The one race, I did a 5K and a Tough Mudder. The only two things I did. The 5K was on Cinco de Mayo, so I was already drunk. And then I just kept it going for the 5K without any training, and then got done and we did a bar crawl.
Wow.
So it's another excuse to drink. That's basically what these are.
That's a different level.
Okay.
All right. Well, liar, liar. It's National Golf Cart Day.
Yes.
And
golf cart.
I took a golf cart from out in front of a front desk of a hotel because I was staying overnight to prep for a mud run the next day. And they called me and said they had to tow the golf cart because I parked it where I wasn't supposed to. And I said, this is your golf cart.
I flipped the golf cart in Myrtle Beach. When we flipped it, there's a gator about 4 feet away from us. And I was lying.
Yay.
I did flip the golf cart, but we found the gator later.
I rode that golf cart around with a walkie-talkie, and I was like...
It's powerful, man.
Oh, man, it feels so good.
I used to be the cart girl, the cart man for the WIP golf outings. And the disappointment that people would see when I'm rolling up with beer, which was not disappointing, but then I was not hot. I had man boobs, but I was like, they're like, no cart girl. I go, no, brother, $10 an hour promotions team. That's what you're getting today. Thanks for coming. Would you like a free towel? That's how you break into radio.
Look more important than we are.
Okay. What else? Nothing? We have anything else? No.
No, there's nothing going on right now.
No, I'm just working.
Yeah.
I just got a TikTok notification. I wonder what it is. It's my friend sending me videos. That's how we communicate now.
Nothing really going on, but make sure you check out socials, Deanna and Justin in the Morning. Follow us there. You can find everything you need at deannaandjustin.com, and that's it.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Manny's.